They say the real stories never make the headlines. And in 2025, the loudest whispers aren't coming from Hollywood red carpets or viral award show feuds. No, this summer, the real drama, the real decadence, and the real power moves are happening far from flashing cameras, far from the paparazzi's reach, and far out to sea. Because somewhere along the glimmering coastlines of the Mediterranean, a ghost yacht glides through sapphire waters. No flag, no public registration, no social media check-ins, but everyone in the know knows this is the most exclusive party of the summer, and it belongs to billionaire poker tycoon Mark Scheinberg. Scheinberg, reclusive, calculated, and frighteningly connected, doesn't throw parties. He crafts atmospheres. His boat isn't a super yacht, it's a floating empire. And for those lucky or famous enough to be invited aboard, the rules are simple. No press, no leaks, and no outside world. And this year, Hollywood came calling. First on board, Tom Brady. The NFL legend, still basking in the afterglow of his Netflix roast, was seen boarding in Portofino, wearing linen trousers, no shoes, and a smirk that said he knew something the rest of us didn't. He arrived solo, or so it seemed. Then came Sofia Vergara, wrapped in a silk robe, her signature glam toned down into a sun-kissed, off-duty goddess look. She's reportedly been spending long private hours on the yacht's upper deck with her close friend and confidant Kenya Kinski, while discreet sources whisper about post-divorce rejuvenation, or perhaps a new romance brewing on the high seas. And they weren't the only ones. Leonardo DiCaprio, the yacht world's unofficial mascot, arrived not by jet ski or tender boat, but by helicopter. Casual, of course. Aboard with him were two familiar faces from his usual orbit. One Instagram-famous model and a certain French actress whose name we're not allowed to say yet. DiCaprio reportedly keeps to the upper-level suites. Private, secluded, watching the sunset through $20,000 binoculars, looking always for what's next. But here's where it gets spicy. Just days after Leo's arrival, Gigi Hadid was seen disembarking the same vessel at a private marina in Cannes, wearing his hoodie. Coincidence? Let's keep going. Timothée Chalamet, that boy genius of Gen Z fashion, was spotted curled up on a daybed with a script in hand, while his on-again, off-again flame, Kylie Jenner, floated by in the infinity pool with a drink in one hand and her phone nowhere in sight. Yes, you heard right. No TikToks, no selfies, just whispered conversations and real eye contact. On this boat, social media doesn't exist, only the moment matters. Meanwhile, Zendaya quietly slipped aboard at night from a discreet pier in Nice. No glam squad, no red carpet, just her and a carry-on. She reportedly joined an intimate dinner hosted by Chris Hemsworth and Elsa Pataki, the power couple who've been yachting through Europe while evading all press. That same evening, a few on-board staff swear they saw Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper together again, sharing wine, sharing laughs, sharing silence. When still, no photos, no posts, no confirmation. Why? Because every person on that yacht signs an NDA so strict it might as well be carved in marble. You don't talk about the boat. You don't film the boat. You don't even breathe the same air as the boat, unless you've been personally invited by Scheinberg or one of his 7 ultra-elite gatekeepers. This isn't a yacht, it's a disappearing act. It's the closest you can get to being untouchable. Still, some secrets leak. One crew member who, for obvious reasons, chose to remain anonymous, shared that Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello spent one evening talking until sunrise on the forward deck. It was emotional, they said. They weren't celebrities in that moment, just two people remembering who they used to be. Are they back together? Are they even broken up? No one knows, and no one dares ask. Also spotted on board, Drake. But not for long. Word is he flew in on a private jet from Ibiza and spent just 18 hours on board. Rumor has it he recorded a secret track in the yacht's private studio, a minimalist space built by a Grammy-winning sound designer. And guess what? That beat? Sources claim it was co-produced by The Weeknd, who supposedly spent a single eerie night in the soundproof glass room below sea level. A room built to feel like floating inside a black hole. You can't hear the ocean, or yourself, just the music. If you're wondering how all of this has stayed off the grid, how no one has gone full paparazzi hunting mode, it's because this yacht doesn't just avoid the press, it erases it. The yacht has no name displayed, its GPS signal is scrambled, its tenders are unmarked, it docks only at private ports, it employs ex-Mossad security operatives, and everyone on board, handpicked, tracked, vetted. But here's the biggest mystery of all. This isn't a one-time event. This floating society, this oceanic elite club has been happening quietly for years. Each summer, Scheinberg invites a different blend of royalty, celebrities, moguls, and creative prodigies. Last year, it was tech billionaires and Oscar winners. This year, it's actors, models, and the emotionally exhausted icons who are done with the internet. Even Dua Lipa was briefly spotted barefoot and beaming no entourage, no boyfriend, just herself and the sea. So what is this really about? It's not just a party. It's a reset, a rebellion against noise, a place where the famous remember what it's like to be human again. No red carpets, no brand deals, no judgment, just stars and waves, and whatever happens between them. So if your favorite celebrity has suddenly gone off the grid, no selfies, no public appearances, no drama, don't worry. They haven't disappeared. They've been invited. And this time the guest list is tighter than ever. Enjoyed this deep dive into Hollywood's most exclusive secret? Then hit that subscribe button for more insider tea, untold stories, and luxurious tales the tabloids won't touch. Drop a comment. Which celeb do you think is secretly on board next? Don't forget to turn on notifications because next time this yacht docks, you'll want to be the first to know. Welcome to the world behind the curtain. The stars are closer than you think.